Yes. Come on, Pastor. Yes.
So look at her. She has these 10 coins and she loses one. Now, what I like about the text, it says that she lost it. It doesn't say that somebody came in her house, stole it. It doesn't say anything about her family. She had family. It doesn't say anything about that. It doesn't say she had company and had some crumpets and some tea and somebody came over and stole it. It says that she lost it. Let me tell you why I like this woman. Because in the latter part of the clause, it says that she swept her house till, King James Version says she found it. Which shows me she wasn't lazy to start off with.
Right.
I said she wasn't lazy to start off with. She didn't lose this because she was lazy. She didn't lose this because she was just sitting around with nothing to do. Somewhere along the line, something happened and she misplaced it. She lost it. And she first admitted, I've lost my coin. She took ownership. I've lost it. What we need to do, beloved, is start taking ownership of what we have lost. Instead of blaming other people. And it was my fault. I lost the job. I kept showing up late. Well, you're not going to say nothing. It's my fault that they turned it off because I didn't pay the bill.
All right. Go ahead.
Sometimes we want to make everything so demonic. It ain't demonic, it's us.
Amen.
The devil's attacking my body. Is he really? Or is it something that we're doing?
Yes.
Devil just got my mind. I tell you, I'm about to lose my mind. The devil all. Is it really, or is it that you would not take the time to sit down and put your mind on the things of God? Because he said, if you keep your mind stayed on me, I, God, will keep you in perfect peace. But we'd rather torment ourselves with thinking negative thoughts. Instead of letting stuff go and forgiving and letting people go, we still hold on to it and we torment ourselves. And then when God gets ready to deal with us or people see it manifest, we say it's the devil. But it's really the enemy in me. I know you're not going to shout on this one this morning. You might shout next week. Yeah. Somebody shout value.
Value.
It says this woman, when she loses a coin, and she only lost one, does she not light a lamp and then what? Sweep the house. She lights a lamp. She admits by her action. See, people do a lot of talking. You've been around people long enough. A whole lot of we call them wolf sounds. They just talk a whole lot of smack. Sometimes people talk about I don't know because you ain't gonna do nothing. In any instance, look what she does. She lights a candle. What does that mean when she lights a candle? Many people say, oh, Pastor, lit a candle means she put some more light on it. She admits that how she was living wasn't right. I'm preaching better than y'all sweating. See, I'm always sweating up here, so I'm going to put it on y'all. Let y'all sweat. I'm going to stay cool as I can. She lights a candle. Her light of the candle is her action. And she's saying, I was living in darkness. No prophet, no Elijah, no Jesus came by to tell her what was going on in her house. She says, I need more light. Most and generally, we all know what we need.
Yes.
You don't need a prophecy. You don't need the pastor to stop by. You don't need a word to come from across seas. You don't need to turn on the television, let somebody speak to the television to you, you sitting on the couch. Because most and generally, we know what's already wrong.
That's right.
She lights a candle. So what is she saying? She's saying to her house, she's saying to herself that I've lost something, I must do something. And the way that I have been living, I have not had enough illumination.
All right.
I've been living in the lesser light. Go to Genesis and it says that he made the lesser light to rule the evening and the greater light to rule the day. So she's been living, watch this, all day in her evening. With evening light. She was supposed to be living a nice life. Brilliant life. But she was living it how? With evening light. How do you live in the daytime with evening light? It would be the equivalent of going to Alaska. When you go to Alaska and close to the North Pole as you can, and they have 6 months of light and 6 months of darkness. And so many homes that they have out there, they have these shades that some of the finer homes, they have these shades they put on the house that are automatic, that drop down at a certain time that you put on a timer so that you can get the proper sleep that you need, because your body is prone, if you're not from that region, to stay awake because you see light. But how it's supposed to be is that you're supposed to go to sleep at a certain time. See, back in the old country, when it was time to go to bed, you didn't need no timer and nothing like that, because when the sun went down, that's when you went to sleep. But over there, they don't do that. They have to gear themselves based on that region because the light is still shining, so they make things conducive to show that it's time for us to rest. This woman, she lights a candle and says, I need more light. Shout with me, I need more light.
I need more light.
Now, what we don't like as people, we don't like other folk to tell us what we need.
Amen. Go ahead on with it. Amen.
We don't like nobody else to tell us what we need. And we'll catch a tune real quick when somebody tells us what we need.
Amen.
Let somebody call you now. This is what you need to do.
That's a problem.
Come on, somebody. Even in church, we don't like nobody to tell you what to do. And y'all suggest, but don't tell us. We don't ever let everybody stand behind the pulpit and give a few words and let y'all see what I see. People don't mind me saying what I say, but when I tell them, but one day you're going to have to listen.
That's right.
Whether you want to hear it, scripture, whether you hear it or forbear it.
All right.
If you don't listen to what I'm saying that God has given me, you're going to certainly listen to Him.
Amen.
In another form. Come on, somebody. And surely when you leave this place, you're going to have to stand before Him and you're going to listen.
That's right.
And it's nothing like pain or problem. He said, do I have it? Can you hear me now?
That's right. And I know that's right. Yes.
So she lights this candle. She lights this candle. And so what does she do? She admits, I've got a situation. I've been living in lesser light. The first stage of getting deliverance is you got to admit that my conditions are not conducive.
Amen.
Say it with me. My conditions
are
not conducive.
Now
who's responsible for the conditions? We are. Because if you don't like anything in your life, you can fix it.
Yes, you can. Amen. Yes.
Somebody say that.
Yes.
You don't like what you need for dinner, you can fix that.
That's right.
Come on, somebody. This is a fuss. I'm tired of eating. Well, if you're tired, get something else.
That's right.
You can end the whole argument.
Right there.
Come on, somebody.
Right there.
I'm tired of being up in this house. There's a door and a window. Use one of them.
That's right. That's right.
But we stress out over things. We stress out over stuff we can fix in a minute. And I said last week about our thinking.
That's right.
She changes her thinking and she said, I've been living my life in a lesser light. I've lost a coin and I value these coins. So she takes a candle and she lights the candle, which tells me this woman, not that she was lazy, she was also prepared because she had a candle to light. Because she expected at some point in her life that she would need to light the candle.
Right.
Come on, what do we do when things get tough, right? What do? We get a flashlight, power outage goes out, we keep a flashlight in the drawer. You ever have a power outage and then everything goes black?
That's right.
And then you talking about, ain't no battery around here nowhere?
Oh my God.
Anybody see the flashlight?
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Come on, somebody, isn't that what we do?
Yes, we do.
Now we know every year, at least you're gonna have a bad storm and the lights gonna flicker. So shouldn't we get a couple of flashlights with some candles and put them in the drawer in the kitchen so you can find them in the time of need? But what do we all do? We wait till a storm. She lights the lamp, right? And then she does what? The Bible says what? She what? She sweeps. Now, she doesn't call for anybody to help her.
Come on now.
To sweep the house.
That's right.
Because she's saying, it's my house and I live here. I
Jesus.
She gets a broom and she starts sweeping her house. What does that mean? She said, perhaps what I've lost, which is this coin, which means that she identified what she lost. She knew what she had, so it means she knows what she lost. She says, perhaps what I've lost is amongst the dirt in my house. And the last thing anybody wants to admit is that your house got some dirt.
Come on, Pastor. You know you speak.
And even if you got a housekeeper, you still got some dirt.
That's right.
There's a difference between dirt and filth.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on, somebody.
Yes.
Right.
She sweeps her house. She gets the broom and she starts sweeping it and sweeping it, hoping that she will find her lost coin amongst the dirt. Because in those days they had what? Dirt floors.
Yeah.
So it wasn't uncommon for the house to have some dust. But she said, I'm going to sweep. I'm going to move stuff out of uncommon places to the center of the floor. My mother would call it just good old-fashioned elbow grease cleaning, where you get in the nooks and the crannies. See, we don't mind doing surface stuff when it comes to cleaning stuff in our spirit.
Yeah.
But that deep stuff, hey, listen now. Don't fool with that. We don't mind nobody talking about faith and joy and prosperity, but when you start talking about living right, Pastor, listen, hey, forgiveness. Now, wait a minute, you in the corners now. Ain't nobody going behind the refrigerator. Who's going to see that anyway? Come on, somebody. When you talk about all of these things, see, that's that behind the scenes stuff that we don't like to talk about. Ask yourself a question. What did I lose? She sweeps the house and searches carefully until she finds it, which means she doesn't do a rush job. She searches her whole house. Now, you know it takes time. You ever lose your keys in your house? You walked in the house with them, went to the bathroom, went to the refrigerator, something, came back, and they're probably sitting 2 inches away from you. But because you're so discombobulated, you can't see anything.
That's right.
She searched the whole house, every place that it could be. There was an old song that we sing back in the day, said, search me, Lord, search me, Lord. And if you find anything that shouldn't be, take it out and make me clean, because I want to be right, I want to be saved, and I want to be whole. Let me tell you something. All of us, I don't care who you are, at some point in your life, you have to start searching yourself.
Amen.
Because you can't keep blaming everybody else for the stuff that you have.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
You can't blame the person that left you. You can't blame the person that stayed with you. You can't blame the person, come on, who didn't give you your money back. You can't blame, come on, somebody. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing to me. I'm not thinking about y'all today. You can't blame everybody. Your auntie and them did this, and your father did this, and your mama did this, and the babysitter dropped you on your head. And you can't blame everybody. Everybody got a story.
That's right. Amen.
Everybody has something that has happened to them that is uncomfortable. So what are you going to do? Are you going to use it as a crutch and hop along through life and be a spiritual paraplegic? Or are you going to do something and say, you know what? This is what happened to me, but I've made a decision that I'm going to find what I've lost, get it back, and do another one. Somebody say, sweep the house.
Sweep the house.
Look at somebody say, sweep the house.
Sweep the house.
Sweeping your house takes effort.
It sure does. You speak it.
She had to keep sweeping the house till she found what she was looking for. Do you even know what you're looking for? You say you want to be happy. What does happiness look like?
Right. Come on and talk this morning.
Oh, I want to be happy. Oh, if I sit there and ask people, okay, so you want to be happy. What do you want? I don't know. I just want to be happy. What does happiness look like? Because happiness to me is different than what happiness looks like to you.
That's right.
Because for some people, happiness is to them, two people get together, they slap each other around, then they're happy. Good night.
Wow.
I'm telling you what I know.
That's right.
For some people, happiness is you stay there, I stay here, and we're good. Don't bother me. Don't bother you. For somebody else, happiness is, I want to be with you, I want to hang out with you, I want to spend all my day with you. For some people say, look, I don't want to be around you 24 hours a day. In the morning I say, in the evening I sleep, and all they got to walk all day together. What does happiness look like? And have you been given a false image of happiness? Happiness is always based off something happening. And then when something doesn't happen, you're not happy.
That's right. That's right.
That's why you should prefer to have joy over happiness. Because David said, the joy of the Lord is my strength. But you lose strength when you base on everything happening. So when things stop happening, you get depressed. Nobody says good morning, you get an attitude.
All right. All right.
I poured you coffee, you didn't pour me none, you lose.
You know you're talking this morning.
Come on, somebody.
What's that thing? Yes.
So if things don't continue to happen, you lose happiness. But if you have joy, it's never dependent on people.
Amen. Amen.
Joy is always dependent upon God. So I don't look for you to make me happy. Because as soon as you satisfy my little bit of happiness I need, I'm going to need some more happenings to happen so I can be happy.
That's right.
And you don't have that much in you to give me to keep me happy.
All right now.
So the only one I can ever go to is go to God, who's got all things and all joy. So you might need to go home on the ride home and apologize to your husband or your wife and the family and stop complaining about who doesn't make you happy. You don't make me happy anymore. Whatever I said. Because it's not about your happiness. Fix that. It's not about your happiness. How could you expect a mortal person to give you something that's eternal?
Chapter 15, around verse number 9, somewhere in there. Y'all with me?
Yes.
Does she not light a candle, sweep the house, and search carefully
Until, which that means that she's determined. Until what?
She finds.
Until she finds. Does she not sweep her house and search carefully? When was the last time that you were very careful and deliberate in looking for whatever it is that you lost? I don't know, man. You know, I lost this, I lost that, I lost faith in God, you know, I just not walking with God like I used to, it's just not there. But did you search carefully? Let me show you a parable in the scripture, a parallel in the scriptures. Jesus, Mary and Martha have a brother, his name is Lazarus, right? Lazarus gets sick, he dies. Jesus is off, 4 days journey away, 3 days journey away. He stays an extra day. He hears her. Doesn't show up till late to the funeral. Right? Ain't that a mess? Pastor don't show up to the funeral of his friend. Come on now. I was just saying, bring the Lord back. Right? He shows up. The first thing he says to them is, show me where you laid him. Where did you put him? Show me, in other words, where you put him away. And they say, he's right there in the tomb. Surely, Lord, he'd be thinking about that. Surely, there's no sense of you talking about recovering him, because, you know, Rick Mortensen said it, you know, the embalm is wearing off. You don't want to bring him out of that tomb. It's bad. It's a wrap. Jesus says to her, to Mary and Martha, first they say to him, well, Jesus, you know, if you would have been here, watch this, he wouldn't have died, he wouldn't have had to go through all this if you'd have been here. Excuse me. He said, no, I'm not worried about that. The only thing I'm asking you is to show me, which means you know where you lost it. You know where you laid it. See, some stuff you lose and other stuff you put away.